Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Ajnanatimmirandhasya Gnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Presthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swamin iti namini. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. I welcome all the devotees for this Ratnamala Nectar Verses session. After a gap of about 2 months, I was traveling in June, and July also we were busy with quite a few things. So we are resuming it now. Very soon we are going to celebrate Sri Krishna Janmashtami also. So this month we will have several shlokas related to Krishna's qualities, just to prepare our mood for Janmashtami. So today I have selected one shloka from the 9th canto of Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. In the last chapter of 9th canto, Sukadeva Goswami summarizes Krishna's pastime in shlokas. He describes Krishna's qualities and Krishna's pastimes in just few shlokas at the end of 9th canto, just to test the enthusiasm and excitement of Parikshit Maharaj to fully understand Krishna's pastimes. So after Sukadeva Goswami described Krishna's qualities and leelas just within just few shlokas at the end of 9th canto, our dear Parikshit Maharaj became very enthusiastic to know more, to understand more elaborate details of Krishna's pastimes. And in the beginning of 10th canto, we see Parikshit's great eagerness and enthusiasm to understand Krishna's pastimes. So then Sukadeva Goswami elaborated for 90 chapters. So, but let us see those beautiful qualities of Krishna being described at the end of 9th canto. So then we'll discuss some 10th canto shlokas. So as usual, we'll just learn this shloka line by line. So I'll recite one line, and some participants can recite them line by line. Then we'll do 2 lines at a time. Then we'll do 4 lines at a time. So first line, Riyansh. Let me recite the shloka fully once. Yasyananam makara kundala charu karna bharajit kapola subhagam suvilasahasam Nityotsavam natatrupar drishabhi pribantyo naryo narascha muditaha kupitani mescha. First line, Riyansh. Yasyananam makara kundala charu karna.
Yasyananam makara kundala charu karna. Yasyananam makara kundala charu karna. Yasyananam makara kundala charu karna.
Second, Naimisha. Bharajat kapola subhagam suvilasahasam.
Bharajat kapola subhagam savilasahasam. Bharajat kapola subhagam savilasahasam.
Bharajat kapola subhagam savilasahasam.
Savilasahasam.
Full line, once again.
Bharajat kapola subhagam savilasahasam.
Good. Next, Hasini. Nityotsavam natatrupar drishabhi pibantyo
Nityotsavam Natchatripur. Nityotsavam
Nityotsavam na tatrapar drishibhi pibantyo.
Nityotsavam Natatripur Drishibhi Pibanto.
Nityotsavam na tatrapar drishibhi pibantyo.
Nityotsavam Natatripur Drishibhi Pibanto. Nityotsavam Natatripur Drishibhi Pibanto. Nityotsavam Natatripur Drishibhi Pibanto.
Okay, good. Last line. Yes, Devotee Krishna. Naryo narascha muditaha kupitani mescha.
Yes, Prabhuji. Jasyananam
Last line. Last line. Naryo narascha muditaha kupitani mescha.
Naryo narascha mudita kupitani mescha. Naryo narascha mudita kupitani mescha.
Again.
Naryo narascha mudita kupitani mescha.
Good.
Naryo narascha mudita kupitani mescha.
Nice. Next, full shloka. Yes, Chinmayi. Yasyananam makarakundala charukarnam.
यस्याननं मकरकुण्डलचारुकर्णा
Bhrajat kapola subhagam suvilasahasam.
राजत्कपोलसुभगं सविलासहासं
Nityotsavam na tatrapar drishibhi pibantyo.
नित्योत्सवं न तत्रिपुर्दृशिभिः पिबन्त्यो
Naryo narascha muditaha kupitani mescha.
नार्यो नराश्रमुदिता कुपितानि मेश्च.
Okay, next.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Can I repeat after?
Okay. Yasyananam makarakundala charukarnam.
Yasyananam makarakundala charukarna.
Bhrajat kapola subhagam savilasahasam.
Brajat kapola subhagam savilasahasam.
Nityotsavam na tatrapar drishibhi pibantyo.
Nityotsavam na tatrupur drishabhi pibantyo.
Naryo narascha muditaha kupitani mescha.
Naryo narascha mudita kupitani mescha. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you. Next.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam. Yasyananam makarakundala charukarna Brajat kapola subhakam savilasahasam Nityotsavam nata tripur dishibihi pibantyo Naryo narasha mudita kubitani mesha. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Next. Devi Krishna, you can recite.
Yes, Prabhuji. Yasyananam makarakundala charukarna Bhrajat kapola subhagam savilasahasam Nityotsavam natatripar drishibhe pibantyo Naryo narascha mudita kupita animesha.
Okay.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Dandavat Pranam.
Thank you. Next.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam. Yasyananam makarakundala charukarna Rajat kapola shubhagam savilasahasam Nityosavam natatripur dishibhi pibantyo Naryo narasya mudita kupitani mescha. Dandavat Pranam. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Yashoda?
Prabhuji,
Yes, Mataji. Right.
यस्याननं मकरकुण्डलचारुकर्णा भ्राजत्कपोलसुभगं सविलासहासं नित्योत्सवं न तत्र. What is that song, Prabhuji?
Nityotsavam na tatrupar drishibhi pibantyo.
नित्योत्सवं न तत्रपुर दृशिभिः पिबन्त्यो नार्यो नराश्च मुदिता कुपिता निमेष. Correct us, Prabhuji?
Yes, Mataji, correct.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Yasyananam makarakundala charukarna Brajat kapola subhagam savilasahasam Nityotsavam natatrupad Drishibhi pibantyo Naryo narascha mudita kupitani mescha.
Good.
Hare Krishna.
Now let's discuss the meaning of the shloka. We already discussed the context of the shloka. Basically, Sukadeva Goswami is describing Krishna's qualities and activities at the end of the 9th canto of Bhagavatam. before elaborately describing them in the 10th canto. So he says, Yasya ananam makara kundala charu karna. Yasya ananam. Anana means face, Krishna's beautiful face, that is decorated with makara kundala, means earrings which are of the shape of an alligator. Makara kundala. You must have seen Krishna's various deities decorated with earrings that are of the shape of a alligator or fish, right? So makara kundala. Charu karna. Charu means very charming, very beautiful. Karna means ears. So Krishna's ears, charming ears of Krishna, are beautifully decorated with some earrings that are of the shape of alligators, right? Next. Bhrajat kapola subhagam savilasa hasam. Bhrajat kapola means Krishna's forehead is resplendent. It is shining so beautifully. And it is also decorated with a nice tilak mark, right? You know, Krishna also wears tilak. Yashoda Mata decorates him. Subhagam. And this beautiful form of Krishna is filled with opulences, all opulences. Krishna is called Bhagavan because he is the possessor of all bhagas. Bhaga means opulence. So Bhagam, Krishna is very opulent, very beautiful. Savilasa hasam, that beautiful face of Krishna, which is decorated with beautiful earrings, is also decorated with a sweet smile. Savilasa hasam, hasam means smile. And Krishna is so beautiful to look at with his beautiful enchanting smile. Okay. And this beautiful form of Krishna is an utsavam. Nityotsavam na tatrupar drishibhihi pibantyo. Nitya means regular, always, every day. Utsavam means celebration. So to be able to see the enchanting form of Krishna is the cause of great happiness and celebration for all the gopis of Vrindavan and anyone. We have other shlokas also. When Krishna is walking on the streets of Dwaraka, we see that all the Dwarakavasis come out of their homes or stand on their rooftops or terraces and they look at Krishna's beautiful form. Nityam nirikshabananam yadapi dvarakaukasam navitrupyanti hidrishaha shriyo dhamangam. Krishna's beautiful bodily form is an abode of all opulences, all beauties, sarva saundarya sangraham. Although the Dwarakavasis are accustomed to see Krishna's wonderful form on a daily basis, on a regular basis, still they don't get bored. Still they are not satiated. Same thing is mentioned in this beautiful shloka also. Nityotsavam, it's a perpetual celebration for those who look at Krishna. Just now we had darshan at 7 o'clock in the morning in the temple hall. 7:30 we are having class here in Indian time. So every day we keep taking darshan of the deities. But every day it's a celebration. Nityotsavam. Na tatrupar means there is no tripti. There is no satisfaction. There is no satiation. Satisfaction means, yes, there is complete satisfaction of the heart when you look at Krishna. But just because you are satisfied by seeing Krishna, that does not mean you don't feel like seeing him anymore. Right? You are satisfied seeing Krishna's form, but you look forward for that satisfaction every day. Right? Regularly. Means there is no satiation. There is no boredom. There is no exhaustion. Right? There is no disinterest. The more you look at Krishna's form, the more you feel like seeing him more and more, more and more. So there is no tripti means, yes, there is satisfaction of heart in the sense that you don't feel excited to see other forms of, other different material forms. You are satisfied with only Krishna's form. But this Krishna's form, how many number of times you see, you feel like seeing them more and more, again and again. Right? That is natatripur. Drishibhihi pibantyo means to drink with eyes. Generally, we drink with our mouth. Pibanti means to drink. Drishibhihi means through the medium of vision. So you generally drink a liquid item with your mouth, and you drink beautiful sound, sweet sound with your ears, and you drink the nectar of beautiful form with your eyes. Right? So the pibanti word is used not only in relationship with the tongue or mouth, it is also used in relationship with eyes and ears and other senses also. Here pibanti means to relish. The sense in which it is utilized is to relish. So devotees relish seeing Krishna's form so much, right? Although they drink the nectar of Krishna's beauty, nectarian means nectar means amrit. So Krishna's beautiful form is like amrit. Although devotees are accustomed to drink the nectarian beauty of Krishna on a regular basis, they are never satiated. They are never bored, right? That's what is mentioned in the third line. On top of it, who is attracted by Krishna's form? Men or women? Both. Naryo narascha kupita, naryo narascha mudita kupitanya maischa. Nari means woman, nara means men. So whether they are gopas or gopis, both are attracted to Krishna's form. Whether they are cows or bulls, both are attracted to Krishna's form. Whether they are men or women, both are attracted to Krishna's form. So naranaris, naryo naraha, all gopas and gopis are attracted to seeing Krishna. Naryo narascha muditaha, they are so happy looking at Krishna. But along with happiness, they also get some anger. Why anger? Kupita means anger. Here mudita means happiness and kupita means anger. Why simultaneously anger and happiness are manifesting in the hearts of gopis and gopas when they look at Krishna? The answer is given in the last word, nimeshcha. The eyes of anybody who is looking at Krishna are blinking, and they're not happy with these blinking eyes. Because within one eye blink, those who love Krishna experience millions of yugas of separation from Krishna's form. They want to continuously see. For example, you are just continuously looking at something that you like to see. Somebody comes and stands in front of you. Hey, you're trying to see like this, you're trying to see like this. And you get a little irritated, right? When they're blocking your vision. Okay. So it happened once. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was dancing in Jagannath Ratha Yatra. Then so many devotees were surrounding Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and they were taking darshan of Lord Chaitanya's dance. So Srivas Thakur was standing in front and he was taking darshan of the Lord. And behind Srivas Thakur was the king, Prataparudra Maharaj. So Prataparudra Maharaj, the king of that whole arena, he was standing. And Srivas Thakur is not a king. He's like general Vaishnava, right? Of course, exalted Vaishnava, but he's not a king. So the king had an assistant and he came and he tried to push Srivas Thakur away so that the king is able to see, right? So he's just pushing Srivas Thakur because the king is unable to see Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu because Srivas Thakur probably he was tall, he was stopping the vision. Then Srivas Thakur just was a little irritated. He just moved ahead his hands. And at one point, Srivas Thakur became so irritated, he turned back and then slapped this soldier, the assistant of King Prataparudra, and then he continued to take darshan. Then the Srivas Thakur, that assistant, became a little angry and he wanted to just talk to Srivas Thakur. Then our Prataparudra Maharaj said, "Don't worry. I understand your concern that I am unable to take darshan of Lord Chaitanya. That's why you are getting angry. But he's a great Vaishnava. So let us allow him to take darshan. So we'll get darshan later. You just relax. Don't get into an argument with great Vaishnavas. And don't stop him also from taking darshan." So basically, when somebody obstructs your vision, when you are seeing something that you like to see, when somebody comes in between, you feel very irritated, right? So the gopas and gopis, especially the gopis of Vrindavan, they get irritated by what? Not that someone else is standing in front of them and they're seeing Krishna. Their own eyelids are coming in between, right? So within one eye blink time, they're experiencing thousands of years of separation from Krishna. And they start criticizing Brahma. Brahma, you don't know how to design human bodies, right? You have given only 2 eyes. How can we relish Krishna's beautiful form with the 2 eyes only? We need millions of eyes. Just like Indra has 1,000 eyes. But Indra's taste for Krishna Bhakti is not as much as Gopi's taste for Krishna Bhakti. You have given him 1,000 eyes. You have given only 2 eyes to us. Of course, Brahma doesn't give any eyes to the gopis. They have spiritual forms. So Brahma creates material bodies, not spiritual bodies, right? So, but anyways, as a convention, it is understood that all the forms in this material world, all the bodies in this material world are designed by Brahma. Therefore, the gopis are angrily looking at Brahma, saying that, why did you create this human body with only 2 eyes? With 2 eyes, we won't be able to relish Krishna's beauty. And on top of it, you have kept eyelids on these 2 eyes, and they're constantly blinking. And within this blinking time, we are unable to see Krishna. We are experiencing separation from Krishna. So that's the enthusiasm and excitement and eagerness that pure devotees have to take Krishna's darshan, right? So let's begin our preparation for Janmashtami with this beautiful shloka that comes in the conclusion of the 9th chapter of 9th canto of Bhagavatam. So let's recite this again. Yasya danam makara kundala charu karda bhrajat kapola subhagam savila sahasam nityotsavam natatrupar drishibhi pibantyo naryo narascha mudita kupita nimescha. Now the decorations of Krishna are described here. Makara kundala, charu karna, beautiful ears, wonderful earrings, and shining forehead. Now this one thing, savilasa hasam, is very special because Krishna's smile and Krishna's glances are always described together. And when Krishna showers his smiling glances upon his devotees who come to take his darshan, you know what he does? One thing is, he relieves his devotees from all material miseries. So devotees may undergo certain troubles or reversals while living in this world, and Krishna relieves them from all kinds of miseries. You know that shloka, Hasam Harer, who knows? Divya Krishna, you know? Or Yashoda, you know? Hasam Harer.
So, you know little Hasam Harer Nata Kilaloka Tivram, Shokashu Sagra Vishoshana Machidara. Then after that,
Yashoda will continue. Yes. Hasam Harer, you also don't know?
I forgot.
Okay, no. Hasam Hare Ravanata Khila Loka Tivra. Hasam Hare Ravanata Khila Loka Tivra. Shokashru Sagara Visoshanamathyudaram. Sammohanaya Rachitam Nijamaya Yasya. Bhrumandalam Munikrite Makaradhvajasya. The conditioned soul, while struggling in this world, he has created an ocean of tears. And when that Lord comes in contact, when that conditioned soul comes in contact with Krishna's smiles while taking darshan, the ocean of tears that he has created by his lamentation will be dried up within a moment. Okay, that is one effect. Another effect of looking at Krishna's face is Krishna's glances upon us will create spiritual desires within us. The heart of an average conditioned soul is filled with so many material desires. But when you come in front of Krishna, look at Krishna's form, take his darshan, that darshan, the glances of Krishna, the divine form of Krishna inspires spiritual desires within us. So Krishna's glances will inspire spiritual desires, maintain spiritual desires, and fulfill spiritual desires. Right? Sometimes we may have a spiritual desire, but we may not be able to maintain it. After some time, we'll give up that spiritual desire and we get into some material desire. Okay. So for us to develop spiritual desires and to maintain material desires, we have to take regular darshan of Krishna. And to fulfill the spiritual desires also, we need Krishna's merciful glances. So the effect of Krishna's smiling face upon us is eradication of material desires and material miseries, and creation of spiritual desires, maintenance of material desires, creation of spiritual desires, maintenance of spiritual desires, and fulfillment of spiritual desires. Right? If you want to develop spiritual desires and maintain them and fulfill them, please take darshan of Krishna every day. Hare Krishna. Granthara Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So anyone would like to recite again? Shatarupa Mataji.
यस्याननं मकरकुण्डलचारुकर्णं व्राजत्कपोलसुभगं सविलासहासं नित्योत्सवं न
Nityotsavam na tatrapar drishibhi pibantyo.
नित्योत्सवं न त्रपर्दिशिभिः पिबन्त्यो
Naryo narascha muditaha kupitani meshcha.
नार्यो नराश्च मुदिता कुपिता निलम्स्य. Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you, sir.
Sri Lakshmi Mataji.
Yes, Hare Krishna.
Yasyanam makarakundalarcharukarna.
यस्याननं मकरकुण्डलचारुकर्णां व्राजत्कफकपोलशुभगं सविलासहासं नित्योत्सवं नतत्रिपुर्दृशभिः पिबन्त्यो नार्यो नराश्च मुदिता कुपिता निमेश्च.
Vaishnavi.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam. Yasyananam Makarakunda Charukarna Bhrajat Kapola Subhagam Savilasahasam Nityotsavam Natatripur Drishabhai Pipantyo Naryo Narascha Mudita Kupitam Nimescha. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Kartik Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes, Kartik. Recite.
यस्याननं मकरकुण्डलचारुकर्णा व्राजत्कपोलसुभगं सविलासहासं नित्योत्सवं नतत्रिपुर्दृशिभिः पिबन्त्यो नार्यो नराश्च मुदिताः कुपिता नमेश्च. हरे कृष्ण प्रभुजी.
Hari Hari. Hasani.
यस्याननं मकरकुण्डलचारुकर्णा व्राजत्कपोलसुभगं सविलासहास्यं नित्योत्सवं नतत्रिपुर्दृशिभिः पिबन्त्यो नार्यो नरश्च मुदिता कुपिता निमेश्च.
Hare Krishna. Next.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Can you repeat?
Okay. Yasyananam makarakundalarcharukarna.
यस्याननं मकरकुण्डलचारुकर्णा
Bhrajat kapola subhagam savilasahasam. Nityotsavam natatrapar.
Savilahasam
Nityotsavam natatrapar drishibhihi pibantyo.
Nityotsavam na repeat.
Tatrapar. Nityotsavam natatrapar drishibhihi pibantyo.
Nityotsavam na trapur
Drishibhihi pibantyo.
Drishubir Pribanto
Okay.
Narona.
Okay. No problem.
Please.
Naryo narascha mudita kupitani meshcha.
Naryo narocha mudita
Kupitani meshcha.
kupita nimecha.
Okay,
Thank you.
Yashoda, I can recite.
यस्याननं मकरकुण्डलचारुकर्णा व्राजत्कपोलसुभगं सविलासहासं नित्योत्सवं नतत्रिपुर्दृशिभिः पिबन्त्यो